So you're considering a 1500 calorie diet. If you've ever tried to lose weight, I'm sure you've heard from time to time of the old adage, just reduce your caloric intake by 500 calories per day. Doing this would then lead to a 3,500 calorie deficit per week. A pound of fat has 3,500 calories, so you would easily lose a pound of fat every week, right? Well, I've tried this and my results were less than stellar. At best, I stayed the same weight, but some weeks I actually gained weight, albeit at a slower rate than before. Why is this? Well, my calorie level was still too high, so cutting 500 calories out every day did nothing for me, because even with that 500 calorie deficit, I was still eating at a calorie level that was enough to cause little to no weight loss. You see, we tend to overestimate the number of calories that we need and underestimate the number of calories that we actually eat. But in this video, I will show you a diet that will finally allow you to control your weight loss and develop a body that people will admire. There are a few ways to make this kind of diet work. First, you need to determine your calorie goal. 1,500 calories per day may be too few calories or too many depending on your target weight. A quick way to determine this is to multiply your target weight in pounds times 10. Thus, 1,500 calories becomes the appropriate target goal for calories for a person who wants to weigh 150 pounds. There are some other ways to determine this, but it's important to realize that we always tend to overestimate the number of calories we actually need to eat for weight loss. Obviously, you don't want to be at this very low calorie level forever, but it does work for short-term fat loss. And contrary to popular belief, this will not lead to a metabolic slowdown, provided a few precautions are taken. The second way to think about a low-calorie diet, such as a 1,500 calorie diet, is to create a weekly average of 1,500 calories consumed per day. So a 1,500 calorie diet is actually a 10,500 calorie per week diet. You can then vary your calorie consumption throughout the week. This leads to more rapid weight loss and allows you to still enjoy the foods that you want to eat. For example, you could have 2 very low-calorie days eating 1,000 calories or less. But on the third day, you could eat 2,500 calories and still have your 3-day average be 1,500 calories per day. This is an effective way to have fun weekends or to splurge at a party once in a while. Structuring a 1,500 calorie diet like this works because it allows you to have a calorie deficit while still letting you enjoy food, provided you keep your overall weekly calories under control while indulging. Now you can take these tips and start losing fat quickly. But if you want information that can make your fat loss faster and easier, head to the website in this video's description. When you go to that site now, you'll quickly discover tips that will allow you to change your body into an attractive one as quickly as possible. What are you waiting for? Head to the website now and finally take control of your weight loss.